Good morning, students. Let us solve one problem on steady flow energy process. It is the first unit in engineering thermodynamics. So, this type of problems are very important. Okay, let us understand this problem first. So, the question is in a steady flow system, steady flow process. So, the question is from steady flow system. A working substance flows at the rate of 4 kilogram per second. So this kilogram per second, kilogram means mass per second. For 1 second, 4 kilogram of the substance is flowing. Okay, this is mass flow rate, isn't it? Mass, 4 kilogram of mass flowing per second. So mass flow rate, so the symbol we use is M. So mass flow rate is given in the question. Then enters with a pressure, enters a pressure. So pressure also given. So inlet condition enters. Enter means inlet. So in steady flow process we have an inlet and also we have an outlet. So inlet condition is given. Inlet pressure is 620 kilonewton per meter square. So 620 kilonewton per meter square. So the pressure symbol, so the symbol is P1. Small p1, we use the symbol for the pressure. Next, at a velocity of 300 meter per second. So velocity value. Velocity means displacement by time. We know the unit is meter per second. So it is direct unit. So it is given in the direct unit as meter per second. So we use the value 300. The symbol we are using is C for velocity. As it is an inlet velocity, we use C1 as the symbol, 300 meter per second. The internal energy is 2100 kilojoule per kilogram. Internal energy is given. So inlet internal energy of the system which is entering is 2100 kilojoule per kilogram. So U1. So internal energy, the symbol we are using is U1 is 2100 kilojoule per kilogram. The specific volume per mass, isn't it? Specific volume, meter cube per kilogram. Meter cube means volume per kilogram. The specific volume is given. So the symbol we are using is small v for specific volume. Small v is equal to 0.37 meter cube per kilogram. It leaves the system at a pressure of 130 kilonewton per meter square. Leaves means outlet condition. So in the question they are giving the next outlet condition. Outlet condition means we use notation 2. 130 kilonewton per meter square. So pressure P2 is equal to 130 kilonewton per meter square. Then a velocity of 150 meter per second. So the velocity, the symbol we are using is C2. So C2 is 150 meter per second. Internal energy of 1500 kilojoule per kilogram. Outlet fluid internal energy U2 is 1500 kilojoule per kilogram. And the specific volume of the fluid outlet is 1.2 meter cube per kilogram. During its passage, when the fluid is flowing in the system, the substance has a heat transfer of loss. Loss of heat transfer happens. How much amount of heat is going to loss? 30 kilojoule per kilogram. 30 kilojoule per kilogram of heat is lost by the system. So heat loss means we use the symbol as minus. Heat inlet means plus. Heat outlet is outlet from the system. Heat out from the system. So it is we have to use as minus sign. Minus 30 kilojoule per kilogram to its surrounding. Determine the power of the system. So we have to find how much amount of power. So here we understand the given data: inlet pressure, velocity, internal energy, inlet specific volume, then outlet pressure, velocity, outlet internal energy, outlet specific volume, and heat transfer also given. So we have to find the power. Power means work done by the system. So we have to find the power W, that means work done by the system. So as we know the steady flow energy equation is, we know the inlet U1 plus P1 V1 plus G Z1 by 1000 plus C1 square by 2000 plus Q is equal to U2. The next side is second condition. U2 P2 V2 plus G Z2 by 1000 plus C2 square by 2000 plus W. So here we can substitute all the values from the given data. Internal energy given, pressure is given, specific volume also given. So what is not given is Z value, datum. Z value is not mentioned in the question. Okay, Z value is not mentioned. That means same datum head. There is no difference in datum. That means we can take as Z1 is equal to Z2. That means Z1 and Z2 become 0. So this potential head we can cancel it. Then the equation becomes simplified like this. Then we can substitute the values 1 by 1, 2100. So it's given, right? So U1 also given, velocity and everything. So finally W is unknown value. So we can find the value of W. So the value of W is kilojoule per kilogram, isn't it? Because Q, everything we used kilojoule per kilogram, specific unit. We substituted all the values in specific unit. That means heat means kilojoule per kilogram. Okay, so in the question itself we can find the value of heat is minus 30 kilojoule per kilogram. So the power also what we get is kilojoule per, the output answer also kilojoule per kilogram. So in order to convert it into watts means kilojoule per second how much of work is done. So for that just multiply the mass flow rate with the specific work done. Okay, just multiply the mass flow rate, we will get the value as 2708 plus 6 kilojoule per second. So this is the answer. So this is how we have to solve the steady flow energy equation problems. So the similar problems while we are practicing, will understand well about the topic steady flow energy equations. Thank you.